school district provided. I mean, we had better facilities. We were able to pass bonds. We had, some support from the state level to be able to update our facilities. And so when I take a look at it, I think the bottom line is it's the same thing in any situation. We had great teachers. We had good principals, and we communicated that out, and people, for the most part, felt that their child in our school system in Texas received a superior education to any other option there. And so I don't see that too different from where we are here. I think our biggest challenge is when I take a look at middle school and high school data, we actually have student enrollment increases in middle school and high school here in Tucson Unified. Where we didn't see an increase was elementary, which says if people are in the system, they're not all that dissatisfied with it. Doesn't mean that we need to not do better, but they're not leaving at the middle school and high school. What we see is they're not enrolling at the elementary. So are we doing a good enough job in saying you need to come in and see what we're doing? I don't believe we have any teachers anywhere who would say, I'm not doing a great job with kids. I believe we have them that would say, I love kids and I love the work that I do.
Yeah, we talk about the magic that happens in the classroom, and it's the teacher and the principal at that class level that makes such a big difference.
Before I get on to what's currently going on in TUSD, what were some of the factors that you had to deal with in relation to either school board or unions or things that were different, your relationship that you see between those entities in Odessa that are different than what you're experiencing in Tucson?
Sure. Well, I mean, you did mention unions, and in Texas, we're like Arizona, a right-to-work state. However, unions don't exist. But we did have teacher organizations, and if you don't work well with your teacher organizations in Texas or work well with your unions here, you don't get things moving forward. So, that one really is a different name but same difference. So it's a matter of working with people. So I wouldn't say that there's a major difference there. I'll say the biggest difference is the financial structure. In Texas, we had local control over being able to levy our local taxes to be able to support public education. Here the money is kind of sucked up, sent to Phoenix, and then Phoenix redistributes it the way that Phoenix wants to redistribute it. And that's an inefficient system. When you have to hire bureaucracy to take money in and then redistribute money, it makes a lot more sense if it's at the local level. And local tax efforts should support local schools. And so that's one of the biggest differences I see is the community's ability to really govern its schools. In this district, I mean, we approve a tax rate, but it's more of a pomp and circumstance. There's no real meaning to it. People sometimes don't understand that.
Well, I think if you couple the freedom of the charter school, if your kid's really not, you don't think they're getting what they need, that you can move them, is the taking the money filtering through the state even necessary?
Right.
Would you say, Joe?
Well, even